Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Game Time with Kenny is in the house. Well, today we want to get to a lot of different things. And first of all, we want to mention that the 2019 NFL regular season schedule has been released. And we want to go through uh, probably some of the key matchups in this edition. But first, let's start off with the NBA playoffs yesterday. The Boston Celtics, Kyrie Irving, 37 points for the Celtics and leading the Celtics to a 99-91 victory over the Indiana Pacers as they came back uh, to win. So both of the games at home, they had to come back to win. But Kyrie Irving, again, he finally has his playoff moment for the Celtics, scoring 37 points in yesterday's game. That is just amazing. The Milwaukee Bucks, they are also up 2-0. They have a 120-99 victory over the Detroit Pistons. And it was just amazing there as well. And the Houston Rockets also go up 2-0 with a 118-98 victory. Um, over the Utah Jazz. Now, the Jazz will be back home. They've been a pretty good home team this year. So we have to see, what transpires between those teams in their next game. Now, when we look at the games that they have had, the Houston Rockets are just amazing. I mean, well, let's go with the Milwaukee Bucks first. Milwaukee had the season's best record in the NBA, even surpassing the Golden State Warriors. They finished the season with 60 wins and 22 losses, and they were 33-8 at home this year, 27-14 away from Milwaukee. So on the road, and that was one of the best home records that there was in the NBA this year. Uh, the Boston Celtics, they did not have that good of a year as they thought they were going to. They finished the season with 49 wins and 33 losses, and they are 28-13 at home during the regular season. They were only one game above 500 at 21-20. And if you look out west, the Golden State Warriors, they were the number one seed. They had a home record of 30 wins and 11 losses. The away record was 27 wins and 14 losses. They finished the season with 57 victories and 25 defeats. Um, this is one of the under Steve Kerr, the head coach of the Golden State Warriors. This is one of the seasons that they had the most losses, one of the most losses ever recorded under Steve Kerr's era with the Golden State Warriors. Now, the Warriors, obviously, they they are here. A lot of people talk about them and their vulnerability, but just keep in mind, don't count the Warriors out yet. Uh, this is going to be a short edition today. We do apologize that for the lateness of us starting today. Um, so we do need to get through some things real quickly today. In the NHL from yesterday, let's look at them real quick. The Boston Bruins, they did get the split in Toronto, so they get the home ice back with a 6-4 victory yesterday. Um, Dallas, they get the victory over the Nashville Predators, 5-1, and Colorado, does get the victory in overtime over Calgary, 3-2. So some of the headlines, as we said, John Cooper was ousted as the Lightning victims of their own success. Again, remember, Tampa Bay had the best record in the NHL, but not to be going further into the playoffs this year. And in Major League Baseball yesterday, let's go through that real quick. The scores from yesterday, as we see, the Philadelphia Phillies beat the New York Mets 3-2. St. Louis defeats Milwaukee 6-3. Kansas City, in a 10-inning game, gets the victory on the road, beating the White Sox 4-3. The Dodgers beat the Reds 3-2. Yankees beat the Red Sox 5-3. Cleveland goes into Seattle and beats the Mariners 1-0. Pittsburgh goes into Detroit in a 10-inning game and wins 3-2. Washington defeats San Francisco 9-6. Tampa Bay beats Baltimore 8-1. The Cubs beat the Marlins 6-0. Diamondbacks beat the Braves 3-2 in 10 innings. Also, Minnesota beats Toronto 4-1. Texas Rangers beats the Anaheim Angels 5-4, and Oakland at home beats Houston 2-1. And lastly, today, as I said, it is going to be a short edition today. The NFL schedule has been released for the 2019 NFL season. And when we look at the opening game, the opening Monday night game is going to be in Soldier Field on Thursday, September the 5th, when the Green Bay Packers play in Chicago against the Bears. In tomorrow's edition, we will go through some more key matchups. But in week one, these will be the games between CBS and Fox and Sunday Night NFL and into Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football, there is a doubleheader on ESPN with Houston going to New Orleans to take on the Saints, and the Denver Broncos going to Oakland to take on the Raiders. The NFL on CBS, in week one, we'll have Tennessee at Cleveland, Baltimore at Miami, Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Kansas City will be in Jacksonville, and those will be the early games. The Indianapolis Colts and the LA Chargers, and the Cincinnati Bengals and Seattle Seahawks. That'll be a 4 Eastern start, 1 Pacific, and it'll be 10 o'clock in the morning for those of you in Hawaii for those late games. The NFL on Fox has the doubleheader in week one with Atlanta going to Minnesota, the Washington Redskins going to Philadelphia, the LA Rams going to Carolina, and in the doubleheader game, the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. That will be the game seen to most of the country in the NFL on Fox. They will not be the Sunday night game this year, but they will be the game, America's game of the week in game 2 of the doubleheader on Fox. Some of you will get the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing in Tampa, Florida at Raymond James Stadium. That will be the 4:25 Eastern Time start. So for those of you interested in that one, the 49ers and Buccaneers will play in week one on Sunday, September the 8th. And the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals will also be playing. That will be the other game. The Sunday night game in week one will be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots in Foxborough. And I want you to all, if you like the program today, please comment, please subscribe to the channel, and we love your support. And We will see you then tomorrow. Do apologize for the short version of the program today, but we will get to a lot more tomorrow, including going through more of the NFL schedule in an expanded edition tomorrow. You have a great day. Bye.